Grubhub, and DoorDash. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram at CB_Jerk Center. Call us CB Jerk Center for all occasions. 646-294-3939 or 917-870-4088.
You're locked on to the number one radio station. Number one radio station.
They play the best music.
Number one. The best music for your listening pleasure.
To North Avenue, corner of Wickham Avenue in the Bronx. We specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We are open 24 hours, 7 days a week. We offer free in-house delivery, minimum $20 purchase, and we also have Uber Eats. We do barbecue Thursdays, fish fry Fridays, and seafood Saturdays. For more information, give us a call for our address and menu, 718-324-7484. Once again, that's 718-324-7484. Cooler Runnings Restaurant, simply the best Jamaican food.
I got a mortgage customized to fit me. Same day pre-approval on my loan. Wow.
Lower mortgage payments, so I have money to do more of the things that matter.
Happiness is owning my own crib.
Take advantage of our same-day mortgage pre-approval plus customized financing of up to 100% and enjoy low monthly payments. Happiness is home. Own it with BMBS.
Thursday, 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 Thursday. You know why? You know why? Because I'm here. Let's do that again. Thursday, Thursday, Thursday. That was my sound check. 20 minutes after 6 o'clock. Good evening, everyone. What a day, what a day, what a day. Hello, hello, and welcome to Inside the Zone, the community platform where information is guaranteed. Broadcast on Linkage Radio 101.7, 104.5 FM, Caribbean Vibes Radio Network on the World Wide Web, www.caribbeanvibesradio.com, Touch FM Radio 90.1, and Inside the Zone with Lady D on the YouTube channel. I'm your host and producer, Lady D Denise Gomez. Hey, hey, hey. Inside of the Zone is a culture-centric radio program that connects the Jamaican diaspora and international audiences globally. The show's content captures its people's social, cultural, and collective views on issues that affect their communities: family, health, finance, education, immigration, housing, food security, and more. On Monday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. and Thursday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on your budding and buzzing station, Linkage Radio in Mount Vernon, New York. This evening's program is called Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect, and is brought to you by Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Nereid Avenue in the Bronx, and Victoria Mutual Building Society, 300 Cadman Plaza West, 1 Pierpoint Plaza, 12th floor in Brooklyn, New York. Coming up, our inspirational zone, we get a praise on with great gospel music, followed by News Zone, a rebroadcast of the news courtesy of the Jamaica Information Service. Music Zone, today is R&B Music Thursday. Fast Facts, National Men's Health Month. This month is all about encouraging the men in your life, including you, men, out there, to take care of your bodies by eating right, exercising, and working to prevent disease. So I'm looking forward to hear the voices of men calling me on the show this evening. And in Mail Zone, your emails are my priority from the subject line, "She has not apologized." I have a very... oh, Lord. I do have a letter for you this evening at 7 p.m. Man, oh man, people not easy in this world. And the more I'm connecting with people, it's the more they're sharing their stories. 6:23 p.m. here on your station, 914-600-4228. It's called the Linkage Radio. Don't forget to log on to my YouTube channel, Inside the Zone with Lady D, or Lady D Denise Gomez. And when I pop up, you'll see the word in red with white lettering, subscribe. There's no cost. Tap the word subscribe. You'll see a bell. Tap the bell. You'll see all. Tap all. You'll get my broadcast when I'm broadcasting. Yep. And of course, this evening at 7:30 p.m., Festival Zone. Festival is back. Festival, come back. The festival song competition will be on. After a week announcing to a parliament that the Jamaica Festival Song Competition would be cancelled this year due to subpar entries, Entertainment and Cultural Minister Olivia Babsy-Grange says it's back on the raft of activities for Jamaica's 60th independence celebration. And you know what? Customarily, I play all the songs. I go way back from 1966 to present. Now granted, I can go up to 2020, 2021, if we have the time. I'll just play a snippet of each of them because I won't be able to play them until closer to the time. But in light of the fact that I will be talking about why it came back, what sparked this decision, it's important for us to talk about it. 25 minutes after 6 o'clock. Are you ready to get your praise on this evening? In my inspirational zone, I'm ready to give a praise. I had a good day. How about you? You good? Everybody all right? I hope so. Let's praise, 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 praise.
Father God, I pray that you will bless us again as we are careful to give you the honor, the glory, and the praise again. Amen? Here we go. My heart is hungry. My soul is dry, Lord. I am thirsting for the water of life. I beg you help me, Jesus, to make the last mile. I've come too far to turn back now. My heart is hungry. My soul is dry, Lord. I am thirsting for the water of life. Oh God, I beg you help me, Jesus, to make the last mile. I've come too far to turn back now. I am worried. I am troubled. I am worried about my soul. My Jesus, I beg you help me, Jesus, to make 100, because 99 and a half won't do. See, I am worried. Church, I am troubled. My God, I am worried about my soul. Oh God, help me, Jesus, to make 100, because 99 and a half won't do. Listen, Jesus is coming. He's coming again. Hey, my Jesus is coming. Hey, he's coming again. Listen good, no. Pack up your suitcase, pack up your grip. Hey, there's no time to waste, no time to slip. My Jesus is coming. He's coming again. My Jesus is coming. Whoa. He's coming again. Lord, my Jesus is coming. He's coming again. Church, pack up your suitcase, pack up your grip. Hey, no time to waste, no time to slip. Jesus is coming. Yes, he is. He's coming again. But if you're ready or not, my Jesus is coming. Say if you're ready or not, he's coming again. Check if you're ready or not. Oh, my Jesus is coming. Say if you're ready or not, he's coming again. Oh, if you're ready or not, my Jesus is coming. Hey, say if you're ready or not,
Yes, I had to give you something with a little vibe.
he's coming again.
An inspirational zone, we get our praise on. Welcome to Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect.
Jesus is
Want to say hi to Mr. Vision.
Say if you're ready or not,
to Mr. Hines, Al, Jam. I say Al. That's my thing. And to all our listeners out there in the Linkage Radio world. Yeah, it's a good day. 6:30 p.m. Set your watches and your clocks. It is now time for News Zone, a delayed broadcast of the news courtesy of the Jamaica Information Service and brought to you by Victoria Mutual Building Society. For personal account requirement, an acceptable form of personal identification, your passport, driver's license, Jamaican electoral registration ID card, citizenship or resident card for countries outside Jamaica. Contact Natasha Service and her team, and they are ready to talk to you. Give them a call, 347-344-5790. Would you like to make an investment in Jamaica? Did you know that you can actually open your account from here and you don't have to wonder, how do I have to get to Jamaica? Do I have to jump on an aircraft to go do that? Give them a call. They're waiting to hear you. 347-344-5790. Of course, time for News Zone. Let's get into the rebroadcast of the news.
Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Thursday, June 16, 2022. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says the upsurge in violence in Spanish Town St. Catherine is a national emergency and will be dealt with to protect innocent persons. Mr. Holness was referring to shooting incidents which left 3 people dead and several injured on Tuesday.
It has the potential, if it is not dealt with strongly and firmly and immediately, to claim many more lives. The level of organized criminal activity there is a national emergency. I do not have the luxury to be dithering on these matters anymore. We have to act on it. And we have to act to protect the innocent, law-abiding citizens.
The Prime Minister was addressing the National Disaster Risk Management Council meeting held at the Ultimate Court Hotel in Kingston on Wednesday. The police have reported that the shootings have been linked to an ongoing gang feud in the area, which has escalated recently. Meanwhile, the House of Representatives has approved a 60-day extension of the Zones of Special Operations, ZOSOs, in 7 communities. The areas are Denham Town, Greenwich Town, Parade Gardens, and August Town in the corporate area, as well as Norwood, Mount Salem, and Savannah Lamar. Resolutions for the extensions were moved by Minister of National Security, Dr. Horace Chang, during Tuesday's sitting of Parliament.
In the last week, there has been no criminal activity in any of the zones, including with Denham Town. No shootings.
With respect to the operations and community building strategy, Dr. Chang says Mount Salem and Denham Town will continue into the build phase. Greenwich and August Town's Parade Gardens, Norwood and Savannah Lamar will continue the hold phase before moving quickly into the build phase.
While we note the value of this intervention in declared spaces, more time is needed to achieve long-term transformational results in the declared communities, and activities on the build phase will therefore take time as we continue to bring together multiple ministries, departments, and agencies on the whole of government approach to address different aspects of violence, prevention, and social investment in some of the most violent-prone communities.
Minister Chang says government has plans to amend the law reform, Zones of Special Operations, Special Security, and Community Development Measures Act to enable ZOSOs to be extended for 6 months instead of the current 60-day timeline. Only 6 months into the year, and Jamaica has welcomed its 1 millionth stopover visitor for 2022. The milestone was achieved earlier this week at the Sangster International Airport. Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett says this is an indication that the country is on its way to achieving the 2022 projections of 3.2 million total visitor arrivals and $3.3 billion in revenues. He says this performance also suggests that by early 2023, tourism earnings will surge to the 2019 pre-pandemic levels and beyond.
If we intended to maintain
any semblance of the momentum, and you know we always do, we can safely say that well before 2024, we will have 4.5 million visitors and we will earn $4.7 billion for Jamaica.
Minister Bartlett gave the update as he closed the sectoral debate in the House of Representatives on Tuesday. He says his ministry is working to continue this recovery through the Global Markets Blitz events in the United Kingdom, the United States, and Dubai. Consumers should expect a steady reduction in prices for electrical services related to the construction sector in the foreseeable future. This should come as the Ministry of Science, Energy and Technology moves to action recommendations made by the Fair Trading Commission, FTC, to improve the level of competition in the electrical inspector services market and reduce the fees charged by inspectors. Executive Director of the FTC, David Miller, says the guidelines will drive consumer awareness of choices, quality of service, as well as the prices.
The MSET has accepted and are implementing the recommendations which relate to the government electrical regulator. A, undertaking a comprehensive sensitization and public education program which targets inspectors, electricians, and consumers. And a program is being developed by the MSET and will shortly be rolled out.
Mr. Miller was speaking at a recent JIS think tank. He says this intervention seeks to address the significant price hike within the market following the privatization of service providers and use of the recently created Government Electrical Regulator, GER. He says the ministry is also moving to increase the number of inspectors available in each geographical region and to prevent underbidding and bid rigging. Consumers are being encouraged to shop around for quotations from at least 3 inspectors before making a decision, while inspectors are to provide consumers with the relevant information in keeping with the requirements of the Fair Competition Act. Trade associations are advised to refrain from discussing or comparing prices which could lead to collusion or price fixing in breach of the Fair Competition Act. The Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, KSAMC, is to begin the cleaning of drains in communities across the municipality before the end of this month. The program, which seeks to reduce flooding, forms part of the KSAMC's annual preparedness activities for the Atlantic hurricane season that runs from June 1 to November 30. Mayor of Kingston, Delroy Williams, provided details during Tuesday's monthly meeting of the corporation. He says the undertaking, expected to cost approximately $100 million, will be done in phases, with critical coastal drains to be given priority in the first instance.
Normally we begin with the cleaning of what we refer to as critical coastal drains, and then critical and critical non-coastal drains. And then we have a general cleaning of drains across the municipality, and continue also to be prepared as best as we can with the limited resources we have for such an eventuality.
Mayor Williams says the drain cleaning exercise will continue throughout the hurricane season. And finally, the Registrar General's Department, RGD, will provide 50 complimentary registrations to fathers who want to add their names to their children's birth certificates at its Status Day promotion. The promotion is in observance of Father's Day and will be held on Monday, June 20, at each of the RGD's 10 locations across the island. Chief Executive Officer of the RGD, Charlton McFarlane, says that for the registration to be complete, fathers must fill out an Addition of Father's Particulars status form. This can be accessed on the RGD's website or any of its offices. The form must be completed by both parents in the presence of a Justice of the Peace or Notary Public. To verify the father's identity, he will need to provide a valid government-issued identification and the child's birth certificate, in addition to the completed application form that is to be submitted to the RGD. Once the application has been submitted, it will be processed and a new birth certificate issued to the applicant within 7 to 10 business days or within 6 weeks. Excluding the complimentary registrations that will be facilitated, all other applicants must pay a fee of $3,500 if the new birth certificate is required within 7 to 10 days, or $1,500 if it is needed within 6 weeks.
It's not sufficient to only say you are the father, but it is sufficient to know that your status as father is legally documented.
For further information on the promotion, persons may visit the RGD's website or call 876-619-1260 or 876-749-0550. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.
That was a rebroadcast of the news courtesy of the Jamaica Information Service. Good evening, everyone. If you're just joining me, welcome to the show. It is Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. 20 minutes now, or at least 19 minutes to 7 o'clock. Set your watches and your clocks. You're at the right place at the right time with yours truly, Lady D, Denise Gomez. So, since June 14 through 16, being today, I was locked in. When I said locked in, because I had pre-registered to attend the hybrid Jamaica Diaspora Conference for the year 2022. And their theme for this year was Reigniting a Nation for Greatness. And I tell you, hybrid, it was indeed. It was a really good conference. The keynote speaker was Jackie Wright. She's the Chief Digital Officer of Microsoft, and she has Jamaican background, and global technology influencer and a proud Jamaican. And it was really, really good. Today they wrapped up. I mean, we got Marcia Griffiths today, and Consul General Mayor in Florida. They brought him in, virtually, and he had a cultural group there, and they discussed a myriad of concerns, everything that is topical, that is relative to nation building and the connectivity with the Jamaican diaspora and Jamaica at large. It was good. The presentations from health to education. This afternoon they touched on some immigration matters and how people can get, their passports renewed, etc. Because, a lot of people still under the bed. From they got here and they walked in the house, they've been under the bed. They have not done anything. The passport has expired, you name it. They're just people who you can't find them. They're here, but you can't find them. And so it was really a good conference. They discussed matters concerning those people like my organization that has adopted a clinic in Jamaica. My pastor made a presentation in the faith-based segment of the programming. It was really good. DL and I were watching and, talking with each other and sharing notes. So it was a good conference, and I'm hoping in the next 2 years when they reconvene that we'll hear of the progress that all the people who want to help are going to help and have helped, and what the status report will be. So I'm hoping that we all will become a part, because we are the diaspora. People hear it and wonder, what is that? It's us, the people. We make up the Jamaican diaspora here, not only in the Northeast, but across the world, where a settlement of Jamaican people are, pretty much. And so I was glad I was able to be a part of the event and to learn so much more and to see people hard at work for a greater good. So welcome once again. It's 6:44 p.m. My name is Lady D, Denise Gomez. And as you know, this coming Sunday will be Father's Day. So I'd like to say shout out to my fathers, those of you who have been there for your children, those who other people have had to mentor you to bring you into your paternal role because you dropped the ball, but somebody helped to bring you along. There's no great manual for this thing, just like being a mother. You hit and miss, but the most important thing for fathers is that you need to be visible to your children. There are some mothers who will accept what you give them. They'll accept, they met you as you are. If you have not done an upgrade, many women will say, fine, I can work with you. If you give me $50 a week, I'll take it. But be visible to your children, because there are many grown adults today who the name of their father irks them, or something, they say something that's just so negative. And then you have the fathers who are there in the home. They work from home. I was just watching an interview this morning, or it was yesterday, time go by so quickly, this morning, where a gentleman, lives in Jamaica, he's working from home, and his children see him. And then they take breaks, just like when you're on the job, you have to take lunch break and so on. And he says his father was not there. So now that he's married and he is fathering children, he wants to let his children see what it is to be a family where you're spending time. No matter the busy lives that we live, we need to spend time. And so I would just like to encourage the fathers out there and to let you know that while you're at it, please, you need to take care of yourselves. You just can't be working, and I'm not beating you. I'm only saying that you need to have a balanced life. And in doing that, it means that you're going to get your physical done. There are men who will look at you and say, I don't go to doctor. Me no believe what them tell me. All those kinds of things. You have to take care of yourself. If you're into traditional medicine, then fine. But make sure you're doing something. So by the time you get to the doctor, you don't feel well, and you get to the doctor, they're not telling you that, oh, can't help you, something happened to you. No. We are not doing that. We're not doing that. And men tend to wonder, why is it there's such an uproar about Mother's Day and Women's Month? And if we could get the whole year, that's because women push for what they want. If men are not pushing and making their voices heard, then you're always going to be grappling about what is not happening for you. Am I talking truth? I don't know. I think so. Stay with me. I'll be right back. It's my R&B Thursday.
Think I might be over my troubles since you came around. Something struck me. Oh, lately I've been caught up in my mind. Oh, it's not hard to see why I was feeling down. You saw right through it all. Oh, I could not fake it, no matter how I tried. Ooh, you cured my aching heart when you came around. I saw a million signs. I must be over it by now. There's a reason why. Oh, I think I might be over my troubles. They've been there for so long now. Suddenly I think of tomorrow. Yeah, since you came around. I feel like the only one who found out the reason why. Oh, I was
Yeah, it's my R&B Thursday. Welcome back to the feature, ladies and gentlemen. Men's Health Month in the month of June, bringing awareness to men's health issues during the month of June. Celebrated each year during June, Men's Health Month brings awareness to the health issues of all men face. And hosted by Men's Health Network, since '92, the month is dedicated to enriching men's health and wellness through a broad spectrum of national screening and educational campaigns. Men's Health Month is an annual observance aimed at raising awareness of preventable health problems and encouraging early detection and treatment of disease among men and boys. Across the country, at health fairs and other health education and outreach activities, the focus of this month is encouragement of men, boys, and their families to take control of male health issues with the proper screening and care. Now, the goal of Men's Health Month, and I'm hoping that while I'm presenting this, that men are doing their own checklist right now. When was the last time you had a physical done? Check, or you'd put an X in the box and you be honest with yourself, because we realize the statistics will show you that men die earlier than women because of a whole lot of things and reasons and causes. And so we would like you to pay attention to your health, men. You just can't be existing. And I am tying it in to Father's Day, which is coming up. You want to be able to have that energy to be with your children. If you have young children, you require that amount of physical strength to manage them, to walk with them, to play with them, to take them to school, to sit them down, to talk to them, and the godly men, to share word of knowledge and wisdom to them, sharing with them about the fear of the Lord. You know, you just need to be there. And no matter how many conversations we've had over time, and if you'd like to call in and talk to me about it, because I have about, 9 minutes to go before Mail Zone. But the telephone number is 914-600-4228. You can call me and we can talk. But I find that the conversation is the beat up aspect on men, because I guess so many women are just going through a lot with their relationships and men that it's almost like they can't find anything good to talk about, which is very, very unfortunate and sad. And you know, I was listening as I had the discussion last week with Keisha Hale, the principal of Padmore. Good evening, welcome.
Hi, Princess.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good. I just want to say something. I'm not bigging you up. You know who I'm bigging up today? Your mother.
Oh, my grandmother.
Your mother.
My grandmother.
Yes. Okay. Well, whatever you say, your grandmother, because I just glad grandmother bring you and mommy bring you to be what you are. Me just want to tell you, talk, my baby. If they not like what you say, we will put them over the river and then swim go to Rockers Island, okay?
I hear you, Donald. Good to hear you. Nice to hear you, Donald.
Peace and love, and I can't say anything more.
No problem.
And I hope some more man, me say man, me talk about man with good heart, call and say, Lady D, you right on the money. Have a wonderful evening.
Blessings.
Bless you,
all right, my Donald. All right, 914-600-4228. You can give me a call. And so as I'm here talking about why men seem to get the flack so much, it's because, you know, some women just feel like you're not doing your part. Now, we do know and admit that you have some very unreasonable women. But if the situation is what it is, and it's a justifiable reason, then we can't say anything about that, can we? No, we can't. And so I just want to say to our men, you can always complain about women this and women that and everything is our month, but you have to make your voices heard. And the macho thing that goes on in your psyche that prevents you from being vulnerable, opening up and saying, this is what is happening to me. I am not at the place where I should be. how can I get help? And then you're coached and mentored and prayed for into being that person that you should be. And so when Father's Day come, we shouldn't be hearing that, get nothing, nobody no treat you, they no carry you nowhere, and a myriad of things. No, we need to shelve that now. Because if a girl can talk about her dad with self-confidence, he has done something right. If a boy can allude to what his father has done for him, he has done something right. And they carry that legacy on. But oh man, men, I am saying Happy Father's Day when it comes on Sunday, but stand up. Stand up in your God-given role, because sometimes you just let the role go on about its business, and the women, they're just so done and over you that you find that they take the reins and start rolling on their own. And when you show up, it's like they don't even need your help. And even if you show up genuinely to offer help, they've been on their own for so long, they don't even know how to receive you. So I'd just like to remind you, 1, take up your mantle. 2, take care of your health situation. Those of you who are still up in arms about doing prostate exam and what doctor not going to do with you and all kinds of stuff, stop it and go get your colonoscopy done. We go do colonoscopy, we do pap test, they joke us all that kind of stuff. But we want to know what's going on in our bodies so we can have a little extension of life going on until our Creator is ready to take us. But I have to say it because it just can't be like that. And then for the men who are not mentoring their boys when they go out into the world, no matter how old or young they are, the people that they are meeting is not helpful, because then they're picking up some bad habits from other people who they are engaging with, who have no morals, no principles, no nothing. So you end up with a child who has gone out into the wind blow back into your household, and you can't manage them. Good evening, how are you?
A pleasant good evening to you, Lady D.
Good
evening, all the listening
madam.
Audience. How is everyone doing today?
Thank God, we're good, Pat. Nice to hear you.
Thank you. And I must admit, like Donna just indicated, thank God for your mom and for your grandmother. Because without you today, we wouldn't be on this platform, just exercising our freedom of speech. And I just want to commend you also for using this platform as a vehicle to advocate for our men, because they are so stubborn. They don't want to go take care of their health, and the men need to take care of themselves. I agree with you. Us women, we have been prodded and poked. I just had to have a pap smear, and I had to have my mammogram done. So, we have to be proactive and take care of ourselves. Mm-hmm. So when we are advocating for the men, we want the men to be around. We want the boyfriends, the husbands, the uncles, the fathers, the brothers, the nephews, the cousins. We want you guys around. So we are encouraging and we are motivating you to just get up, be proactive, and go and take care of yourself. Don't wait until the last minute. Then you hear it's a stage 4 cancer, whether it's pancreatic or prostate. Don't do that. You got to take this opportunity while the going. Get going and go and take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Pat. Thank
you. Want to be around, and happy Father's Day when it comes around.
That's right. Thank you, Pat.
To be there for the children, yes, and for the wives and for the girlfriends.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Okay. They want you around. Blessings, Pat. Thank you.
Okay, thanks a lot, Lady B.
Sure. Alrighty, you know how it is. We have to the platform is for a whole lot of stuff. It's for music, it's for laughter, it's for this, it's for that. But it's also about thinking of the next person. Am I thinking about my father? If you see my dad, oh yeah. My father is my dad is what again, 78? And dad don't look 78. My father looks so good. He goes to the gym. He's like me. He doesn't eat meat and stuff. And he exercise. And my father is just very aware. Ever since he was a bodybuilder back in the day. And so he has that physique. And my father takes care of himself. He's not into no nonsense. And so I would like to say that even for our young boys who are just out there lost, their parents can't manage them because they weren't taught how to manage. It's a whole potpourri of stuff that has been handed down. They're beating you off in your house. All kinds of things happening. And a lot of households don't have a male presence. And I'm encouraging the woman, even if your man has left the house, please just don't go take up somebody and carry him in your house with your children. Stop doing it. Because you don't know who you're taking up. Wait. If him want to give you money out of the street, whatever, don't take them into your house. Don't take them in your house with your young children at all. No matter how much sweet nothings they tell you. Don't. So I just want to wish you a very, blessed Father's Day when it comes. But it's not just business as usual. You have to get up and do something. You have to get up and do something. Do something right. Because I was saying to DL today that if we go back in our history, and it's now time for Male Zone, but if we go back in our history, even on the plantation with the slaves, the men would be taken away from their families and gone off to other plantations for how long to go till soil and all kinds of stuff. And they take them away for so long that by the time they come back, the children don't even know them. The woman have one other slave boyfriend, all kinds of things. All those things just seem to have traveled down our bloodline. Believe it or not. Go read up your history. And so when men leave, sometimes they just leave with the notion that, she can manage, she'll work. Me not forgive her nothing, me can't show up. No. And I commend the men, again, who you are there at every graduation, first day of school, drop off at church, pick up wife, girlfriend, treat, buy food in supermarket, picking up everybody. You work hard. I bless you. And I just want to put that out there. I bless you. I bless you. So I'm closing this segment, but I just had to say that it's about time we do a self-check. When we self-check, we can't go wrong. Once again, the show is brought to you by
I got a mortgage customized to fit me. Same day pre-approval on my loan. Wow!
Lower mortgage payments, so I have money to do more of the things that matter.
Happiness is owning my own crib. Take advantage of our same-day mortgage pre-approval plus customized financing of up to 100% and enjoy low monthly payments. Happiness is home. Own it with VMBS.
Yes, it's now 4 minutes after 7 o'clock. Welcome, everyone. It's now time for Mail Zone. Your emails are my priority.
Two hearts together, we're a harmony so right. Two sparks
5 minutes after 7 o'clock. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Mail Zone. I do have a letter here for you this evening. This one bothers me. This one bothers me. But welcome to the segment. What time is it? 5 minutes after 7 o'clock. It is a good day, and it's Linkage Radio. 104.5, 101.7 FM, broadcasting on Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. Hey, Chris Wilby, www.caribbeanvibesradio.com, Touch FM Radio 90.1 in the Bronx, and of course, YouTube channel Inside of the Zone with Lady D. Denise Gomez. Don't forget, this is your hub station. Linkage Radio 104.5, 101.7 FM. We're also broadcasting on the TuneIn app, so you can also go to TuneIn, search for Linkage Radio. Very simple process. And if you're on the go, you can listen in to Linkage Radio and the show in progress, Inside the Zone with Lady D. 6 minutes after 7 o'clock. Let's check our mailbox, shall we? It's about time. Let's check our mailbox now, shall we? Here we go. Okay. So let's see what's going on. From the subject line, she has not apologized. Dear Lady D, I don't even know where to begin. Sibling rivalry takes many forms. For example, my twin sister and I are identical and have always competed in clothing, schooling, and friendships. But unfortunately, our parents found themselves under pressure, preventing us from constantly fighting. Over the years, we tried to change how we talked to each other, but it was not easy. Our problems worsened when I was the first to have a boyfriend in high school, and my sister was so upset because she could not understand what I did before her. She tried all kinds of antics to break us up, but our love for each other was strong even at age 16. So here is the big story, Lady D. Last year, I attended a seminar for teachers. By the way, we live in Jamaica. At the workshop, the leading facilitator complimented me on my attire, for which I thanked him. Then, during the break, he sat at my table and we had a casual conversation. I thought he was friendly and handsome. At the end of the conference, we exchanged numbers and our love blossomed. He proposed on my birthday in December, and it was beautiful. I shared the good news with my family, who were excited for me, except my sister. In January, my fiancé planned a getaway for us to a beautiful resort on the island. He planned to go straight after work, and I would meet him there. My sister wanted to know where we were going, but I refused to tell her. I asked my mom not to share any information with my sister because I know how conniving she can be. Lady D, would you believe my sister placed a prank call to my mom, pretending to be calling from the resort, and told her they could not locate our reservation? My poor mom was caught off guard and told her she was calling from the wrong resort, and gave her the name of the resort and our room number. My sister went to the resort, checked in under my name, went to our suite, had a shower, and crawled into the bed. When my fiancé got there, the front desk told him I had arrived. He was so excited. Without hesitation, he went to the room and got in on the bed next to her, assuming it was me. Not only that, but she was naked. Yes, naked. It wasn't until my fiancé heard the distinct tone of her voice, then he realized it was not me, because he has known us all our lives. He was so shocked. He tried to get off the bed, but she straddled him and insisted he makes love to her. How could she? He flung her across the bed, grabbed his bags, and stormed from the room. When he called me and told me, I burst into tears because it hit me that my sister hates me. Lady D, as I write you this letter, she has not apologized. What are your comments? The back note that she said, boy, I'm telling you, poor people. Lord have mercy, help us. Because she did send me a back note, a little back note. And she said she had to condense it because the amount of things that her sister has attempted over the years is more than she could write. But she knew I do radio, so she had to be respectful and just put the one that really broke her. Give me a call, 914-600-4228, 914-600-4228. As I mentioned to you, it is my R&B Music Thursday, so I'm waiting for your call. And so, at 7:30 p.m., we'll be talking about our independence and that good stuff. So, I'm all over the place with you. I take you to culture. I take you to a little love mess. Alrighty. Good evening. Who is my first caller? How are you?
Princess, this is Donald again.
Yes, Donald. Good evening again.
I would, if I was a twin sister, I wouldn't kill her, but I would dig a hole and put her in and make her head show out and make somebody go dig her out of the hole. Have a blessing.
All right, Donald. Thank you. All right, let me go to the phone line. Good evening. How are you? Let's see who I'm talking to. Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, good evening. Who is this? Hortense and MS?
That's right. I wait until Hortense is finished.
Yes. So Hortense, go ahead quickly so that we can keep our conversations rolling.
Almighty, I can't let me say, Almighty, what a wicked little girl.
I'm telling you, Hortense, this last week one was bad, but this week
mash up his sister life because it was
jealousy. She's selfish.
I would have beat her. It's a good thing that the guys have conscience. Yes, she was fling him out the door.
Can you imagine, Hortense? That's just bad.
Yeah.
Very, very, very bad. You went to such an extreme. It's bad, man.
And do that to your sister, you want flesh and blood.
And they're identical, She says if you see them, you have to really know them. Because, twins. I've been around identical twins. But there's always something a little different about one, no matter how identical they are.
I know twins, 2 boys, identical. Twins. And I tell you, it's hard for me to know them difference.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, hold your thought a minute. All right, hold your thought, Hortense. MS, what's your comment here this evening? Welcome.
Yeah, this is a real strange story, but the only thing I could say to this young lady, sell the story to a Hollywood producer and change the names to protect the innocent.
You know what, MS? Sell story. Sell story. I hear you. It's really, really, it's a messy, unkind. She went so low. It's just wrong.
When whenever you get to Jamaica, you always hear very strange stories.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they live in... These are Jamaican girls. Yeah.
Yeah, there's always a strange story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
God have mercy.
Very messy stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Very low.
Yes.
Low.
That's my comment.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Hortense.
Okay.
All right, my
Very
love.
low.
Okay. Bye-bye. All right. 914-600-4228. Do you have a comment? R&B Thursday.
And it's exactly like I thought it would.
Show is brought to you by Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Nereid Avenue in the Bronx. Give them a call. Place your order for your dinner this evening. 718-324-7484. Last week we had a good time.
Rub your back where you say it's sore. Come on and get closer and closer, so close to me. Let's get lost in each other. Come in, baby. Come in, baby.
I'm telling you, you think people not having challenges out there? You'd be surprised. You think you're in your little box and all as well. I can hear myself in the background. Could you please turn down your radio or your laptop?
Good evening, lady.
Turn down your device, please.
I'm not near my radio, Lady D.
Daisy.
Yes, Lady D.
It's good to hear you, Daisy. What's doing?
I didn't hear you last week, but I hear you this week.
I'm happy to hear you, ma'am.
And let me tell the Lady D, all she has to do is pray for her sister.
Mm-hmm.
Pray for that sister, Lady D. I have my sister, especially one Lady D. I love her, Lady D. I love her. Every morning she has to WhatsApp me. If she only have to say good morning.
Mm-hmm.
How she call me? Good girl. What one? I said nothing. Good morning. God wake you up this morning. I said thank you, baby.
Yes.
And that's it, Lady D.
Mm-hmm.
And in the night again we call each other. Lady D, I had 4 sisters and I would never do nothing like that to them.
Mm-hmm.
Not even my friend, Lady D. Not even my enemy. Because I don't want my enemy, man. Thank you, Lady D.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, ma'am. Okay. That's Daisy for you. 914-600-4228. It's Mail Zone. Your emails are my priority.
Let me do what I want to you.
How are you? Welcome to Mail Zone.
Good evening, Lady D. This is Al Yam. I just want to say,
hey, Al.
You know, that sister remind me of Cain and Abel.
Mm-hmm.
In the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
And I would suggest to that other sister that she hurt so much to stay away from her.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's really just plain outright evil.
Yes.
That's what that is.
Dangerous.
There's nothing else to say but evil.
Mm-hmm.
And she did not only want to hurt her sister, she wanted to hurt the entire family and disrespecting herself.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So
it's
that's
bad.
all I have to say.
It's bad. Thank you, Al.
Thanks for your continued broadcasting. What you said about the men earlier, yes, there are some great men out there. We say kudos to them. Happy Father's Day when it comes. And those men who haven't seen their children, go see a picnic of them and be a part of their lives. Please.
Yes. Thank you, Al. All righty.
Thank you for the awareness.
Of course. Blessings.
They say that heaven is 10 zillion light years away, and just the pure
20 minutes after 7 o'clock. 914-600-4228. The things that happen in our lives, in our relationships. Husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, sisters, brother. Oh, yeah.
But if there is a God,
Jackie says, Ryan says she needs help.
Your God.
You know, yeah. But you know,
That's what my friends ask me. I say it's taking him.
jealousy.
'Cause we've got so far to come.
From the first time she had a little boyfriend at 16,
Why can't they say
she should not have met anybody before her.
it's 10 zillion light years away? Why can't the light of good shine got love in every soul? Why must my color black make me a lesser man? I thought this world was made for every man. He loves us all. That's what God tells me.
Good evening to you. How are you? Welcome to Mail Zone.
Good evening, ladies.
Good evening to you.
Yes, this is Uncle Vinny from Mount Vernon.
Uncle?
Uncle Vinny.
Hey, Uncle Vinny, what's doing?
Yeah, I've been listening to you all the time, man. You're an angel, believe it. I don't see you, I don't know you, but in fact, I can see you in front of me. The way you dress, the way you talk, you must be an angel. I tried to big up long time ago, but time has just come.
So Uncle Vinny.
You're teaching, thank you for teaching the people how to survive and how to be alive and how to thrive, not only survive, but to thrive.
Mm-hmm.
And, you see?
Yes, sir.
Because God alone can protect us, right?
Yes, indeed.
You got shelter under the wings of the Almighty, shall abide under the Almighty. So, thank God for you. You're a precious lady. I don't see you, but I can see in front of me. You're well dressed. You're supposed to look like an angel. Thank you. Your voice alone.
Hey, Uncle Vinny, I hear you.
I've been listening to you from all the time. I said, go and call that lady one day.
Oh, so why you didn't call me the whole time?
You're angel in disguise, man. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you, Uncle Vinny. So, are you a dad?
Huh?
Are you a father? Have you fathered children?
I have 6 kids and 9 grandkids. And I have 2 drowned last 2020. About 2 kids that drowned in Jamaica with Ferguson families.
Oh,
that was my 2 grandsons.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Uncle Vinny. Oops. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes, I'm sorry to hear that. So what was it like helping to raise your children?
I have to raise them because, listen, I grew up with my grandmother, and if I don't go to Sunday school, I can't even get breakfast to eat or nothing. So, she don't ram. One thing with her, she don't ram.
Oh.
All of our grandkids, and she takes care of all our grandkids, and we have to go to Sunday school. If they have evening class or anything, she can't read, She tell me that she cannot read, but one of you have to be something.
Right.
And she points out her sons and to me and says, none of them can read or write, because when she send them to school, them on the golf course shooting birds or doing something. So I told them I don't want to be like them too. See what I say?
Yes.
So they didn't like one another little boy, so I had to run away from them because they want to slave me. They don't want me to go to school, but
yes. But it's so nice of you to finally boost the courage to call me Uncle Vinny, so I appreciate the call.
God bless you, ma'am.
All right, bless you too, and thank you for sharing.
Yes, ma'am.
All
God
right.
bless and peace and grace.
Blessings
peace
to you.
Alone.
Thank
Every
you.
time.
All right, thank you. All right, let me go to the phone line. I do have another caller who is online with me.
Yes, I called too much, and I gotta make it short. I just want to let you know, I have a twin, but thank God it's a boy and a girl. Have a wonderful evening.
Okay, Donald, thank you. All right, I do have another caller. Good evening, welcome. How are you?
Hey, lady.
My dear brain box, yeah.
It's Jackie.
Uh-huh.
And you have a secret about her, huh?
Well, yes, I have Uncle Vinny. Uncle Vinny saying picture me. So I hope me not disappoint. I hope I'm not a disappointment. Me hope me not disappoint
Uncle Vinny, you have good taste. That's all we can tell you.
Yes, Jack.
But listen now. Back to the twins.
Yes,
this is the opposite of what you usually hear about, especially identical twins.
Yes.
They're usually very close, and they usually have each other's back. This is a really changed situation, and I mean, that's such a conniving, evil person, because that sister will kill her.
Yes, I think so.
Probably even assume her identity. The only part of the letter that I'm concerned about is she said that the sister went and checked in under her name. Now, usually when you go to a hotel and you're checking in, you have to present an ID, regardless of whether I'm sure the names are not the same. So how did she?
Well, something happened there, so she didn't explain. All I know, the girl get in the room.
Right. I mean, to even think of doing something like that, you think you're watching some Hollywood movie or something like that.
Yes.
You know? She needs to, as much as it's her sister, she needs to stay far from her, as far as the east is from the west.
And she says her parents, because it's only the two of them, you know, they have. And her parents were just so distraught. They couldn't believe she went to that extreme.
They know that now that she has done that, she has proven herself that she's capable of doing anything. And anything evil.
Yes.
So they need to be careful.
Yes.
She needs to be careful.
Yeah. Bad. Really. When I read it, Jackie, I'm telling you, I was like, oh my gosh.
So I'm still here, you know, and say, did we really get them emails here?
Yes, my love. And may have a little folder that, you know, I just pop them in. Because in the week, you know, I'm connecting, asking people, do you know anybody? I send emails to people, you know, and they say, all right. And, you know, people send the email, come. So, no worry about the email, them, they come in.
Well, I wish her all the best.
Yeah.
And all the best without our sister.
Indeed. All right, lovely blessings.
Really sing and happy Father's Day to the fathers.
Of course.
The good ones.
Well, you know, we have to help the others along.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Jack. All righty, it is now 28 minutes. I have 2 minutes to go before I switch over to my cultural piece. So I'd like to welcome those of you who are calling me for the very first time, like Uncle Vinny. Good evening, how are you? Welcome.
Yes, Lady D. I just want to add to what Jackie and the rest have said. Anybody who knows twins, they can be very conniving, but sometimes they are on the same page. But this here instance with these twins, it shows that one twin is envious and jealous of the other. She doesn't have a good mind and she doesn't have a good heart. And she not just need help. If she could go through this length to try to destroy her sister, she is capable of doing something that's worse. And she needs to get some help. She needs to get some help because it could have gone the opposite way. She could have lied on her brother-in-law to be and cry out for rape. Because the man didn't even want to be bothered with her, you know. So I'm so glad it turned out that way, that yes, the twin sister, her emotion, she's very distraught, but it could have gone worse, you know, for her fiance.
Yes.
So she better take it with a grain of salt and just be careful, just watch out for that sister, because that sister, now you have to ask yourself, it goes deep down, way, way deep down. What has the sister done to her so that she's so envious and jealous of the sister? It's something that has to be discussed.
Yes.
Okay?
Thank you, Pat.
All right, Lady D. You're welcome. Okay,
all righty.
bye-bye.
Let me take my next caller. Good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yes, good evening again, Lady D. It's Miss Evans.
Hey,
I
Miss
believe
Evans.
that sister, she's got some sort of psychological problems
going on there.
And she's very, very jealous. And I think that sister should stay away from her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
She hasn't apologized. Leave her alone. Leave her
but
where she
something
is.
going on up in the head that's not right, you know?
Yes.
She got messed up at dirt, maybe.
Mm-hmm. I agree, Miss Evans. Thank you.
Yeah.
All
You're
right.
welcome. Have a blessed
Blessings.
evening.
You too. And you know something, even though Jackie says customarily, you know, they are known to be loving to each other, but you have had twins that they are just evil. And I'm not talking about those I watch on TV. You've heard of it, that sometimes they are very rigid and just unruly and dangerous too. So this is a typical example of what can happen. You know, what can I say? 7:31. R&B, boy, poor R&B Thursday just kind of get lost in the whole thing. Yeah, my, indeed. So, of course, you know, the show is brought to you by My Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Nereid Avenue in the Bronx.
When you are hungry, come to Cooler Runnings Restaurant. Located at 1802 Nereid Avenue, corner of Wickham Avenue in the Bronx, we specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We are open 24 hours, 7 days a week. We offer free in-house delivery, minimum $20 purchase, and we also have Uber Eats. We do barbecue Thursdays, fish fry Fridays, and seafood Saturdays. For more information, give us a call for our address and menu, 718-324-7484. Once again, that's 718-324-7484. Cooler Runnings Restaurant, simply the best Jamaican food.
Welcome back. Don't forget we're broadcasting on Touch FM Radio 90.1, CaribbeanVibesRadio.com, and Linkage Radio 101.7, 104.5 FM. Those of you who are listening to Linkage Radio, when was the last time you asked somebody else to tune into the station? When was the last time? I know there's a good camaraderie going on, but when was the last time you say, hey, you can tune in on the TuneIn app to, you know, if you're not in our vicinity? Because we know how it go, right? You can hear us and then afterwards you can't. It's what it is. But you can listen on the TuneIn app 24/7, 365 days for the year, as I like to say. And when I'm on, you can tune into my channel, Inside the Zone with Lady D, via YouTube. And just say, hey, we have great programming, because you all realize that throughout the day, the station has, you know, broadcasts coming in. So there are good programs that Linkage, well, Dex, I don't call him no Linkage, that Dex, you know, ensures that you get right throughout the day until Mr. Hines and the crew come in and other, you know, presenters on this station. So please support us. Don't forget our telephone number is 914-600-4228. 914-600-4228. So I'm taking you back to 1966. I love to bless up all those who were born in 1962. Yep, because it's your year and it's a biggie this year in Jamaica, right? In addition to the biggie in Jamaica, because we're turning 60 for the independence celebrations, there's also the Jamaica Festival Song Competition. Now, last week, news broke, it's not going to happen. They canceled it because they thought that the entries were just subpar, right? They weren't up to standard at all. And that news was that news came out of the Entertainment and Culture Ministry, which is run by Olivia Babsy Grange. She says it's back on the raft of activities now. And so she made the announcement on Tuesday, opening of the Jamaica Diaspora Conference, as I mentioned, because we were watching in downtown Kingston. And she just wants to say to the diaspora and to Jamaicans here at home, meaning in Jamaica, that they will have the Festival Song Competition and they will have quality entries. she said, adding that the deadline for entries has been extended for a week. And I quote, "What we have decided to do," I speak fast sometimes, I do apologize. "What we have decided to do is to create a narrow window of 1 week and to invite new entries. And I've been networking the industry to get good producers, good songwriters, and performers on board so that we can come up with 10 songs and we will have a festival song competition. In addition, we will have our Jamaica 60 commemorative album, which will feature Coffee, Shaggy, Agent Sasko, Omi, and a number of others to be announced." In a subsequent release to the Jamaica Observer, Grange said the decision to go ahead with the Jamaica Festival Song Competition under amended rules was decided at a cabinet meeting on Monday. All right, so you get the gist. Initially, a total of 123 entries were received, and of that amount, only 3 made the cut, which I thought was interesting. We didn't hear them, but I guess, with the musical expertise of the judges, they felt that they didn't cut, right? They couldn't take them. The decision to cancel the Jamaica Festival Song Competition did not go down well with the public, and we were all talking about it. Now, just this past Monday, when DL called in, we were both talking about it and saying, all right, they could get shadow writers and all of that, which of course is what is going to happen. If you can write the song, you can have people write it, which has happened before. The church I'm from in Jamaica, a young man from the congregation had entered, but another friend of ours had written the song, and it had done very well and went up to competition level. So you can do that. So I'm going to say to you that if we look back, listen to some of the songs that were hits that didn't actually make it into competition, but they were such big hits that you thought they were actual songs that won the competition. They weren't really. But if you listen to some of them, they weren't really talking anything about independence. And at the time, that was not really the ask. They weren't asking you to mirror nation and write about coconut tree and blue waters and stuff. They weren't doing nothing like that. They just say enter, and people would enter, and everybody was happy in previous years to what they got. Okay? So I just want to take you down memory lane just for a little bit to say it come back, we glad.
Yeah, can you hear that? Oh, can't you hear that? Let me hear you play now.
And you know which year this one was?
Talking that soon you will find out the man I'm supposed to be.
So that was 1966, right? Yep, it was. So I'm just simply giving you a taste of a little of everybody. Okay? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So can't say you never hear. Yeah, so that was Bam Bam back in 1966. And then we jump on over to I know the men of yesteryear just picture themselves now, in their suspenders.
Everybody get to ready.
Our shoes shine.
It's time to rock steady. It's Baba Boom time.
1966, 1967. Ba Ba Boom.
Just dip your head now. It's festival 5 this year. You hear the people sing boom, boom.
Ba Ba Boom, Boom.
Boom, boom, festival boom, boom. Ba, ba, boom, boom. Boom, boom, festival boom, boom. Ba, ba, boom, boom. Boom, boom, festival boom, boom. Ba, ba, boom.
And those who are wearing the big heel boot, as Ryan says. Ryan said big heel boot.
Teenagers romancing. It's ba, boom time this year.
And so many of us, grew up on these songs. And when we compare, because that's what we do, we compare the songs that are being produced now. Last year, I thought they weren't bad. I played them on my show right throughout the month. As a matter of fact, I started like now. I started playing Coming Down the Line until the actual competition. And when they had the virtual one, when Buju won in 2020, so it has had its moments. So for the songs to be so bad this year, there's cause for concern. What year was this one? 914-600-4228. Taking back a little of Jamaica for you. Jamaica. You ever hear some people say Jamaica?
Intensified. Music like that. For your money's worth. Yeah. Music like that. For your money's worth. Sing it to me, children.
So this was 1968. Desmond Dekker and the Aces. Music like dirt. Man.
You match every man.
Yeah.
Girls like sun. You match every man. Sing it to me, children. Rum baba lu bam 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 baloo. Rum baba lu bam bam. Intensified. Rum baba lu bam 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 baloo. Rum baba lu bam.
Yeah, let me take you to this one that everybody kind of love too. Let's see.
Mama, that you read my mind.
Yeah, read your mind, Donald.
It's not Donald.
Who is calling? Kuya, DL.
Well, Donald really into your mind.
Well, I just heard the voice and thought it was him. Good evening, DL. How you been?
It's in a room I cry.
Mm-hmm.
Mama says, why cry?
Yes.
Mama says, you must be a fool. I want to go and stop. Johnson Medicaid. I remember, we as youngsters, high school teenagers,
Mm-hmm.
and you have, you have this party, and you say, and you talk to your virgin, to your friends. So, I'm not going to talk to this at night now. Because, you have girls like Stan.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Girls like Stan going there.
Oh boy. So this was in 1969, Sweet and Dandy with Toots and the Maytals. Yeah, man. So festival competition back in full swing.
Crank it up.
Yes. Let me jump on over to another one here now because I'm on a roll here. Where am I? Come on, Lady D, get it together here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is the one I'm at. Oh no, not you. Wrong one. Okay, coming up. 1970, the late Hopeton Lewis. Boom shakalaka. What is that? So what is boom shakalaka? You know how we can play on words, right? Oh my gosh. Yes, boom shakalaka. How are you? Good evening.
Yeah, but what is Baba Boom?
We don't know. No clue. I have no idea.
Baba Boom and Boom Shakalaka.
Boom shakalaka, and it worked. We sing it.
Of course. Of course it worked.
Of course.
Whatever that means, we make it from. It worked. Boom Shakalaka, Baba Boom.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right. And we all know this gentleman, right? Good old Eric Man. 1971. Eric Donaldson. Yeah. Who is online with me? Good evening.
Lady D, Denise Gomez.
Right here.
Hey, listen, I was just about to tell you to forward up that one there in 1971.
That's right.
Yes, man. Eric Donaldson, Mr. Festival himself, you know.
Me telling you. So how you do, sir?
I drive and I listen, you know, Lady D.
Oh, yeah, so you're rock to tune.
Listen, man, the chat. You're the loud from the speaker.
Sure. Aye. Window open.
Turn it up loud.
Window open.
Oh, I tell you. So it's a little bit warm, so we have to turn on the AC.
Chucks.
Yeah.
So good to hear you,
Yeah,
Chris
man,
Wilby.
Yes, well, yeah, go on with things, Lady D.
Me tell you, DJ Lady D on a Thursday.
I tell you. All right, Lady D. God bless
Chris Wilby. Good evening. Who do I have on the line? Good evening. Who do I have on the line with me?
Good evening. That is someone I know, Eric Donaldson.
Okay.
In a village nearby Bugwalk called Kent Village. Many times you go driving past there in a taxi cab, you will see him with he caught fish in the Riocoba River.
Oh.
And you would see other kids walking along the road with his big fish cache.
History.
I have seen him there a number of times.
History. Thank you, MS.
Okay.
Alrighty. (1972) Toots and the Maytals with Pomps and Pride. Come down. 10 minutes to 8 o'clock. Nine minutes to 8 o'clock. The show is brought to you by Victoria Mutual Building Society. Now, if you'd like to open your personal account, there are certain requirements. For example, proof of income. Please take one of the following. So you can take your most recent pay slip or job letter, registered self-employed tax returns or financial statement, unregistered self-employed in-house income and expenditure statement, pension book, most recent letter from pension company. Now, if you want to take a trip down to Brooklyn, the address is 300 Cadman Plaza West, 1 Pierpont Plaza, 12th floor in Brooklyn. Give Natasha Service and her team a call, 347-344-5790. 347-344-5790. You have grandchildren, you want to just set them up, go get your property in Jamaica. Yeah, man. Or whatever you want to do with your property through VM, they're ready to take all the information, send the info off to Jamaica, to Yard, and open up your account. Can you imagine? And you start build on the little money. Yeah, Palms and Pride. So let me take you to 19. Where am I taking you? Somebody wants to talk to me. Good evening to you.
Queen.
King.
How are you?
It's a good day. I'm here on my Pumps and Pride.
I'm calling about that VMBS thing. Do you know that it's as simple as you talk it?
Yes, man. Yeah, we do business with them.
I will tell you something. Mm-hmm. We were here, my brother purchased a property here. He was in the military. So we decided to go through their credit union, and it was a Saturday morning.
Okay.
And we just look up online and we see Jamaica National, VMBS, and all the other brands. And we try. And Lady B, the boy get pre-approved by Sunday.
There you go.
And by Monday. Just like that, see him right here in New York.
Yes.
Stay and buy a house down there in Bushy Park, St. Catherine.
Same way, sir.
Just like that.
Thank you for the plug. Yep. Down. There you go,
it's great.
Ryan.
Trust me. It's great.
Yes.
People would believe. At one stage I said, is this really happening?
But
just
it happened.
Like that lady, he didn't see a soul.
Yep.
From the computer to the printer, the FedEx, and the DHL, that's it, the property.
There you go. Yep, Ryan.
Just send all the requirements, and they do it for you. Trust me.
Yep.
They have everybody in line. The lawyer, they find everybody down there in Jamaica. And he went down there and look at it and love it.
Yep. And now he's a proud homeowner, right?
Oh, yes.
They really are doing... They're really doing a great job.
House off internet like that. Never go and look at it. You look at it online, and if the bank went there and they check it out, evaluate it, and he purchased the property online. Never meet anybody in the bank.
Well, I'm sure they're pleased to hear a proud customer calling.
Yep, great company, great bank to deal with. They were straightforward and they were professional, and they trust me. The interest that they show. Just imagine.
Hello? You're breaking
they
up a
ask
little.
for-
You're breaking up a little, Ryan.
Okay, probably I'm moving on. Yeah.
Yes.
But it works. It works. Anybody who just find the property online, tell them about it, apply for the mortgage, and trust me, you're surprised.
There you go. And soon you'll be hearing Natasha talking to me about, how you can go about and do it. So yes. So we appreciate them so much joining
Simple. It's
this
not
platform.
complicated at all.
Not. Easy 1, 2, 3. You only have to have what you need to have.
Lady D, they thing with email.
Yes.
The notary. I'm a notary probably, so they send something, so I.
Okay. There you see there now.
Easy peasy.
Yep. Good to hear you, King. Alrighty.
Same here.
Alrighty. So good thing. Victoria Mutual Building Society, Natasha Service. Natasha, they do good job. I'm telling you that much. So let me take you now to, where am I taking you to now? Where are we going? What's the next lineup, Lady D? Because we have to go on our yard soon. They soon dark me home. Oh, Lord. They soon send me to my yard. 1974. Tinga Stewart, play the music. This music now do something to you. Those of you who know these songs, you can picture where you were, right? When this song came out. What were you doing? How old were you?
Wondering what kind of festival could I make him stir?
Were you down your crossroad? I don't know. Down your town square. Short pants, long pants.
Play the music, jump like Lego beats.
Tony C haircut, I don't know.
Sip your waters, love your daughter, but play the music beat. Smoke your pipe and feel alright, but play the music sweet. No matter what you do, you can't get through unless you play the.
Where were you when this song came out? Good evening.
We thank you for a wonderful, wonderful evening, ma'am.
Yes, sir. And Donald, where were you when this song was happening? You remember?
Oh, right here. Yeah, right here. I've been here when I was 8 years old.
No, Donald, so you don't know nothing Jamaican. What is that?
I don't know. No. Believe me, sweetheart, I don't.
Oh, Lord. I have to go I have to go carry you to my school.
Yes, I need, I would love that, trust me. But we thank you for a wonderful evening. I'm in a miss you. Just come off of the radio and go on and have a wonderful weekend. I'm in a miss you.
All right, no problem. Okay, Donald.
Have a wonderful one now.
All right, you too.
Play the music. Festival is a time for fun, for dance.
$1975, Roman Stewart, Hooray Festival, come back.
Come, rock this music, sweet this music, dance this music, cause this is festival now, happy time now.
Hey, Andrea.
Come in here, dance up.
To my YouTubers, good evening.
Sing along with me, sing, hooray, hooray, what a festival, hooray, hooray, what a festival, hooray, hooray, what a festival, it's festival again, oh Lord.
Festival again. Yes, good evening, Festival, come back. Good evening.
I am calling to say great show.
Thank
Just
you.
like what Donna said. Great show.
Thank you, MS. Enjoy your weekend.
Same to you, thanks.
All righty, bye.
Sing along with me, sing, hooray, hooray, what a festival, hooray, hooray, what a festival, hooray, hooray, what a festival, it's
1976. Freddie McKay and I, Roy. And a barefoot pants, we go dance this festival. I need a sweet booty and a calico shirt. Anybody have any calico shirt? You remember calico though? It's like crimpling. You know, you remember crimpling and gabardine.
Drink gin and drink up everything. I need a biggie boots and a barefoot pants. We go dance this festival. I need a sweet booty and a calico shirt. We go jump this festival. I need a tourist and all those pretty girls come swing.
Lord, you hear where him gone though. He need tourists and pretty girls. So the locals can do nothing. They don't cut. They don't cut it, right? It's about time for me to get out of here. So let me do this quick for you. Let me do it fast for you. I'm right here. Good evening.
Good evening,
Hello.
Leslie.
Blessings.
You have never heard me, but I hear you all the time.
Okay.
This is Dolly from Co-op City.
Hey, Dolly. How are you? Good evening.
I am very blessed. I heard you say that calico is like crimpling.
No. I was just saying. Anybody remember calico and you remember crimpling and gabardine?
No. Because calico is something like we make the flower bag, you know, but
I
the
know.
flower bag more thicker than the calico.
Yes,
and because we used to sew, and my auntie used to buy these calico and make men underpants, you know, and sell them, you know, in the market.
Yes.
Yes, and you know, when they wash and start and iron, you know, Mrs. Lord Jesus. me know the material, man. Me know the material. Chambray.
And I don't. What is that one?
Taffeta. We know the material, man.
Yes, ma'am. Nice hearing you, Dolly. Thank you for calling. Blessings
baby.
to
And
you.
thank you for them songs. I was living in England, so I never knew about them independence business.
Oh.
But I was waiting for hot.
Okay. All right.
Bless you.
Blessings to you. All right.
Bless, mommy dear. Bless.
Who is on the line with me? Good evening.
Good evening, Mom.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Yeah, same Uncle Benny. You bring me back in the teens when I was 13 and I didn't certificate when this one started.
Oh, really?
And we were so glad that they used to have that independence thing because we are writing every day. We are coming to managing the road.
Mm-hmm.
And then they walk from every day, go straight to halfway tree, and come back. But every day was a finishing road. Every one of them halfway finished. But where everybody come back, like like the after party, because right into daylight, you want to play music right into daylight.
Mm-hmm.
All about come there.
And sound system all.
You bring it right back into my team.
Yes,
That's
and
you
sound
like a
system
young
all
girl
over the place. Sound system all over. Enjoy your weekend, Vinny. Enjoy your weekend.
You're the princess of music. You're the princess of music. You bring back these music. I never heard them for a long time.
Nice.
God bless you again.
All right, blessings to you too.
Bye-bye. I know let the one know that I think we did this last one. Peace be with you. He that dwells in the secret place out of the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Jesus Christ is Lord. Believe that.
Amen. Blessings.
Thank you very much.
5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Getting out of here. Man, you hear rhythm. Hallelujah. You hear the drummer though. Yeah.
on your own. Take up your books, then people, let us go. Call out the youth and brother, let us show. Sweet Jamaica, we really want to grow. If them a jail, like to run, them make them come. If them a ballad, run, them make them come. If them a screw face, run, them make them come.
You know, you used to have some screw face. You used to have some men in your communities, they don't smile. You remember them? Some of those. Yeah. We used to have one, Just Screw. Just Screw. Oh, Lord. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Lady B.
Yes, my dearest Gloria.
Yes. And these songs, I prefer listen to them. They sound so nice, more than a lot of the newer ones.
Okay.
You don't get anything out of it. These are more enjoyable.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good evening.
You too, my
and
dear.
yourself home.
I darken myself home. Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Got one final one for you.
Run, Miss Millie, don't act silly. Don't call your son the one named Willie. We want to work a little faster. We gonna dance all about little later. Stripes and all and I boots too. Don't worry, Granny, I've got one for you. Grandpa Joseph says run come. Here.
And this is how I close the show this evening. I'm a proud Jamaican. I'm a lady from Yard. It was a pleasure hosting the show Inside the Zone with Lady D, Denise Gomez. Center stage this evening, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. And I certainly connected with you. Even people who never talked to me before talked to me this evening. Ain't that nice? So I'm gonna dock myself home. I usually tell my audience when I was a little girl, I was very adventurous. I would walk up and down in my community till late evening. They can't find me. And then when they find me, they say, dock yourself up. And so they would send me to my yard. So I'm docking myself home now. And I'm praying that I'll be safe and that you will be safe too. And enjoy your weekend, everyone. I'll be back on Monday with the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. This evening's show was brought to you by Victoria Mutual Building Society, 300 Cadman Plaza West, 1 Pierpont Plaza on the 12th floor in Brooklyn, New York. And you heard Ryan talking about how his brother was able to purchase a home and he didn't even have to see the house. Isn't that something? Victoria Mutual, they're the best. Give them a call and say, hey, I want to make an investment in Jamaica. How can I get my application done? Just give them a call, 347-344-5790. And my dearest Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Nereid Avenue in the Bronx. Give them a call, 718-324-7484. Don't forget, they have Jerk Yard this evening. So you just go across the street from the restaurant. You get all that smoky business going on there. Drop your chicken on the grill, stand up and wait for it kind of thing, okay? And say you heard it here on the show, Inside the Zone with Lady D, Denise Gomez. Again, blessings to everyone. Thanks to CaribbeanVibesRadio.com, Touch FM Radio 90.1, and to my YouTubers. Mwah. It was good being here with you. As always, love yourselves, love your children, and remember in everything you do, it is the will of God concerning your life. Blessings, everyone. Mwah. I'm out of here.
Station. They play the best music. Number one. The best music. for your listening pleasure.
There are radio stations within the air, but to this, none can compare. Trying to figure what to think, because now with us, you're fully linked. Stay linked to Linkage Radio, your home for entertainment.
This station rules the nation.